I was playing a game with this friend of mine whom I really never won against because he is quite a higher level than me before now. We played some book moves, but only two of them because then he made a mistake. This is a horrible move and another horrible move made by me. Then he just responded nicely. The best move. I went here, which is not really good. Then he went here, which is another good move. Then I went here, retreating my queen, obviously. Then he went here. This is quite an okay move, I would say. Then I went here, he went here. And this was another inaccuracy because I have not even developed so many pieces which I should have by now. He went here, attacking my queen, and me, a foolish person, went here, instead of attacking the king. Then he went here, another inaccuracy, and the game moved on with some trades. And then he went here, I castled, and he can't castle. He can't even prepare to castle because he has already lost his castling rights, as you remember in the game. Starting. See, right here, black, that means I am minus 7.4. Let's go here, here, and this is a beautiful fork because he has to protect his king, and I'll take the free pawn here. He protects his rook, but this is a mistake because I love trading queens, and this is another miss because I could have prepared a fork. Then he took the west move. Then I went here, preparing my bishop. He went here. I had all of this. He went here, attacking my knight. And I just obviously saved my knight. Then he went here, not letting me take any more pieces. I went here, which is an inaccuracy. I thought of this as an excellent move, but it went on to an inaccuracy. He went here. I went here, giving him a check at the same point. Then I just protected my knight. He obviously attacked my knight again. I went here protecting it. Still not trapped. And here. This is another inaccuracy. Me going to attack the king. He can't take the pawn still. He goes here. Now I protect my pawn. And he goes here. I go. Knight takes d3. Another inaccuracy. I don't like that. Why is everything showing inaccuracy? And I made this. Another inaccuracy. I don't think he's a good player now. I moved here, which is surprisingly the best move. I didn't think of this as a good move at all. Another inaccuracy. And this is a mistake. Protecting my pawn is a mistake. And an inaccuracy to move the pawns forward. And another inaccuracy. This game is full of foolishness. And he attacks my rook, trying to trade. I avoid the trade. He says, I want to trade. And I said, that's okay. But I didn't take with my rook, which is not the best move. He went here, challenging the only open rank. I didn't challenge that rank. This is another inaccuracy. He went here, attacking my pawn. I went here. We shuffled a bit. He didn't want to, trade the rooks. He just went here, trying to attack my pawns. I went here because I'm not in check right now. He made me in check. I went here. A mistake. And then rook to f8. A great move. I don't know why it's great. You don't know why it's great. But you will get to know why it's great. He moved rook to h4. That is another inaccuracy. Because now I play rook to f3 check. Forking the pawn. Then he moves to king to e2. Obviously. Then I went rook takes g3, another best move. He went to king to g2, attacking my rook. I went rook to f3 check, another great move. He went here. Obviously, anyone would go here. Even I would have gone. Another great move, again protecting my pawn. He went here, attacking my rook. And I went here, which is actually good, but I didn't need to do that. I should have moved my king even closer. He went here. Then I decided rook to a3. I sagged my pawn. He took it. Great move. Then, yeah, fair trade, so I took one. As he saw that, he came to protect his pawns. Another great move. I went here, trying to give him a check on the next move. He doesn't realize that. He goes to attack my pawn. I give him a check. He moves that side. Another mistake. And I go here. A miss. Takes my free pawn. I go here. He goes here. Check. I go here. A mistake. Another miss. Another miss. And another miss. I go here. Taking the pawn. And also at the same time protecting my pawn. I didn't understand how this is a miss. He goes here, trying to promote. Then I realized that and gave him a check. Another mistake. He goes here, obviously. Then I go here. Then he went here. Obviously I can't take, because if I take, he'll just skewer. And my rook will be taken for free. So obviously I saw that. And I went pawn protection. He went here, queening, and he got my rook. And now he's just up some points. He's on plus 3.4. I go ahead with my pawn. He goes ahead with his king. I go ahead with my pawn again. He goes rook. I attack his king. His king goes here, which is a great move. I go here with my king, which I should. He goes here, an inaccuracy. I go here, which is the best move. A mistake, rook to a1. Then I go here, which is a great move, king to b4. And then he makes a terrible blunder. Rook to a3. Now I can win his rook. I hope you know how. Pawn to c3 check. He has to go behind. And I take his rook. He should have now resigned, but he went on to play more. He gone toy. My pawn here. He has to go out of the check, which is forced. A check, sacking my pawn for promoting, obviously. This is forced. Best move. And promotion. Best move, promotion, and accuracy. And I just take the pieces. And I promote it again. He is thinking of promotion. But how can I let that happen? Check, check. And that's it. I've taken his pawn here. I've got the pawn. And he takes my pawn. And this was forced, obviously, so he has to take my pawn. And I played the final move. Queen to d4. Checkmate.